What's up, y'all? You know who this is, of course, your one and only Skittle Stoner. Well, check this shit out. I'm gonna give y'all an insight to my PartyLine life, the experiences that I've been through, the good and the bad. Fuck it. It is what it is. I have nothing to hide. Never have and never will. So, here we go, you guys. I started getting on these chat lines at the age of 15, 16 years old. Getting on live links, the Acme dating line, the 815. Then I started calling the 815 more consecutively. I made a lot of friends. Pollita, Alejandra, Kilo, Judy with a big ass booty, motherfucking Alejandro, fucking Alexis. I had so many friends. I even made friends with Jesse, which is now the line owner of Doug Mansion. So this is where this goes. So Jesse comes up to me on the 815 chat line. He's like, "Hey Skittles, do you want to come and work for my homeboy? He owns a chat line. You can run a room all the minutes that you put in with you and your friends. You get paid for that shit." I'm like, "Orale, that's what's up." So I took that opportunity because, of course, opportunities like that don't come up very often. So I took that opportunity and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make me that money." A second. So basically, I put myself out there in every way possible, which was my biggest mistake ever. But I did. I started letting everybody know about the booty pictures and the breast pictures and all these different kind of pictures I had of myself on Moco Space. And it was the biggest mistake, like I said, that I made. I had so much negative come along with the positive. Yet I had people coming to the line telling me, "Skittles, let me hit you up. Skittles, let me talk to you. Hey, Skittles, what color is your rainbow? Skittles, can I taste your rainbow? Blah, blah, blah." And it came to the point where I was bringing so many people. I was always hanging out in room 1. I wasn't even chilling in room 2, the room that they had given me. So then they moved me from room 2 to room 1. I was always in there, always bringing in people, always advertising, making advertisements, putting, like, every idea I had for them, I did it for them. Like, fuck it. If there was money that needed to be spent, I spent it. Not John. John owned the line where I was working at, where I first started off, which was called John's Club. And I did a lot. The advertisements, the picture advertisements, the letting everybody know what these collars look like. All of that was me. So we had, of course, John, Jesse, Dan, Pudding Pop, Chris, Charles, and a couple of other people that he already had there. All the rest were basically callers that we had brought on. And me and Jesse teamed up together and we said, like, fuck it, let's do this. Let's show them what the Latinos got. So we did it. We busted our fucking asses off. That line became basically a 1.5, 2 minute line a month. Straight. Anybody needed anything, they'd come to me or they'd come to Jesse or to Dan. Or, if it wasn't for Dan sticking up for me, and at that time he was my PartyLine boyfriend, I was dating him, we were supposed to blah, 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 whatever. I don't even want to go into that bullshit story. But anyways, if it wasn't for Dan, I would have never become a co-line owner. I would have never stepped up from a room owner to a line moderator to a co-line owner, running the whole motherfucking bullshit. I had access to his email address, to the web control. I had access to the whole fucking line. It was insane. So I said, fuck it. So I built myself up, People would start coming to me. They needed anything, they would come to me. Jesse was going to school at that time, so he couldn't be on as much as he wanted to be, but he was doing as much as he possibly could, and so was Jesse. And at that time, we had brought on Silent Bob. Silent Bob became one of our co-line owners. Mystery went by a different name at that time, but he was one of the line moderators. Jazzy was around there too. Blue, Cameron Huda, MJ. There was so many people. A lot of y'all I still miss. Amy, shout out. I know you're probably watching, Amy. I got you, girl. Amy out in Louisiana. She came by the line recently to say hi. So what's up, Amy? But no shit. Here we go. So we continued doing that, and then we moved from one system to another, and we started working for somebody else. And we went from naming the line John's Club to the FCK. The only thing missing is you. And yet again, I have access to all of his emails, all the everything. We're busting our ass off. We brought everybody over with us. We're making a fucking million-minute line. Over a million minutes. Hitting close to 2 million minutes. Oh my God, I'm fucking like, I get antsy when I talk about it. It just kind of still pisses me off. But I'm going to let y'all in on it. So, we busted our asses off. Made that fucking line pop. And then in the end, we got fucked over. We got to the point where fucking John decided, oh, well, I'm not going to pay nobody. I'm going to try to get rid of fucking Skittles. We don't need her no more. We've already used her. We've already got all the people we need. So let's just fuck her over. Well, respect that I had from the people that I brought to the line, who I was there for, who I supported, emotionally, psychologically, I would give them the best advice that I possibly could, and I was there for a lot of them. Even our callers, one of our callers had a heart attack on the chat line. And I was like, you need to call 911. He's like, no, I can't even move. I'm like, you know what, just do me a favor, lay there and relax, breathe. And all I could do was pray, and pray to God that some way, somehow, he would get through this. And, I didn't know what to do. I'm on the phone, on the chat line, and it's like, what the fuck? So I help him get through it. And, anyways, these people come to me, they're like, Skittles, we got something to tell you, but we don't know how you're going to take it. I'm like, what's going on? They're all like, well, John's planning to get rid of you and cut you out your pay. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Motherfucker wants to play, so let's play. I got a hold of the system owner at that time when I didn't know too much of how this shit really worked. I went to Wayne, and I'm like, you know what, Wayne? I need a conference room. Get me started. Set me up. Of course, I started talking to these people, telling them, that I'm going to do us. And they're more than welcome to follow us. So, we got our conference room. I had to be the bitch that I was. I changed John's email to his passwords and everything else. You know what, let's make this a part 2. So, continue on this one.